Hey friends, my name's Aaron Ciotti. Everybody calls me Ciotti. Welcome to the show! We're gonna do a short one tonight because the basement is all torn apart. You'll see. We're gonna fly in a little bit, and you'll get to see the how things are all torn apart. Wednesday night after the live stream, one of the reasons that I keep the floor so I try to keep the floor pretty like free of stuff down here, is because like I crawl around on the floor and like lay parts out a lot, and one of the cool things about that is if the carpet's wet, like I'll notice it right away, and that's exactly what happened Wednesday night after the stream. I was back here looking at Tiny Whoop stuff, kind of laying stuff out on the floor, and I noticed the carpet was wet, and I noticed the bottom of the one, of course it's the biggest, most expensive shelf, IKEA shelf, the bottom of it was like kind of fucked up. The inside of these IKEA shelves is cardboard like this, and the cardboard had gotten wet and expanded, and it pushed like the cap off of the side of it. And so yeah, all night Wednesday night I was moving stuff all around to try to figure out what the hell was going on. Had a plumber come out the following day, and they determined that it was groundwater, because there really are no pipes on this side of the building for the most part. They're all kind of up here above my head and this way. And it makes sense. Like the water was coming in. Thank God the water was coming in under the baseboard. It didn't come down. So behind here, so this is a shelf, obviously. You can tell by the quad sitting on it. And behind this, it's concrete. And the reason that this shelf is here is because there's a shelf in the concrete for whatever reason. And luckily, the water didn't come up to the drywall. So the big silly purple and red wall is completely fine. But yeah, the water was coming in under the baseboard, and it got, I don't know, 3 or 4 feet of the carpet all wet, and which is it's weird, man. Like the what the plumber thinks happened is up on the front corner of the house. There's a downspout for the from the gutter, and then that goes down and it jacks into a 4-inch corrugated black bastard, which goes underground, and then it exits out here in the back corner, like well down the hill. And what the plumber said happens a lot is those pipes will either get blocked or they'll collapse. And we did just have people in here cutting down a big ass tree, and they had some machinery there moving around. And apparently that's what does it a lot. Big heavy machines push down on the ground, and then that collapses the 4-inch corrugated, and then it blocks up, and then the water piles up. Can't hear me. That's on you, brother. Everything is good. And so, yeah, in theory, that's when it happened 3 or 4 months ago when they cut this tree down that's right on the other side of this wall. But it's wild that I didn't notice it. We did have a couple of big rainstorms recently, so I guess maybe it happened there. Or maybe it just got bad enough that things happened. So, yeah, I've been outside all day with a shovel and a rake and all kinds of other shit. One of those angry rakes, one of the angry metal bastards, digging up this 4-inch. The audio sounds weird. I did move the mic. a little bit, but it shouldn't sound noticeably worse. So yeah. Oh yeah. Background noise. Yeah, right. There's 18 fans on, guys. One of the reasons that this is a short stream is because the basement flooded, and there's 18 fans blowing on everything. Yeah, I guess it doesn't look that insane to you guys, but it's pretty insane in here right now. Yeah, it's all jacked up. Everything's all crazy at the moment. And so, yeah, there I am all day today, digging and digging and digging and digging this 4-inch corrugated out of the dirt. Thank God. So you're supposed to bury those 14 inches deep, but thank God the previous owner doesn't do anything right, and he only buried it like 3 or 4 inches deep. So it wasn't that hard, but not to be, one mistake doesn't betroth another. I don't know if that's the right word there, but unfortunately, so it's great that he didn't bury it super deep, but unfortunately, you're supposed to use little rocks. He used big rocks. And so trying to dig this out, I've basically been breaking rocks all day with a shovel and rakes and shit. Oh my God, what an absolute nightmare the big rocks were. Jesus Christ. So yeah, this was nasty, but I got it all dug out. Maggie helped me. We got it out. It was a 50-foot run from the front gutter all the way out to the backyard, well clear of the house. And so, yeah, I got it all dug out, and then we went to Home Depot and bought 50 feet of the 4-inch corrugated for $70, 60 some odd dollars. What is happening? Why is everybody having, not everybody, but why are so many people having problems with the audio? Nothing, I mean, there's 4 fans on to clear the fucking flood, but there shouldn't be, it should be normal. Other than that, hold on. Let me find a set of headphones, and I'll plug in and see if I can figure out what's going on with the audio. I'm so fucking tired, Jesus. Alright, hold on, let's see if this works. Check, check, check. Nope, doesn't work yet. Check. Hold on. System preferences, sound, and we want output to go to display audio. No, sure, no, no. External head, maybe. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go into here for audio monitoring. Okay, so let's go in here. And let's go in here, advanced audio properties, okay. Alright, so sure, we want monitoring. Monitor and out. Oh boy, oh god, okay, that's not the right thing to do. Okay, so USB advanced audio device, I think that's the one. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, nope, that ain't it. Well, I guess I can plug into... I guess I can plug it down here. Okay. Alright, so if I plug into this, surely this will give me the output that I'm looking for. Alright, let's see. Monitor and output. There we go. Sounds completely fine. What are you guys complaining about? The audio is totally fine. I mean, there are fans on. I've told you that 18 times by now. But, yeah, the audio is totally normal. Check, 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 check. Yeah, what are you guys complaining about? What's happening? There's nothing wrong with the audio. Yeah, I guess what you guys are describing as me sounding like an alien is a fan. It's a fan. It's just a fan. It's a bunch of fans, but yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, fuck. Stop. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. All right. Where were we? Yeah, I don't know. I dug it all out, and then we bought it, the replacement shit, and put it in there. Unfortunately, I was really hoping that at some point, I was hoping that at some point I would hit a length of this, the existing corrugated that was in there, that would be collapsed or clogged or something, and I don't know. We didn't check the last bit, so hopefully the last bit is where it happened, but yeah, so far none of it seemed messed up, so I might have done all of this for nothing. But hey, it's got fresh, it's got fresh drain pipe, so we'll see. We'll see. Okay. In the chat, Hockey Rounds was first, Ciotti, Frank Nicholas, Curtis Hayes, McBucas, Troy Prelog, Haters Gonna Hate, CiottiFPV, Danzilla, Brandon Woodford, Adam Weston, Tongue Out, Walter, Hendrix Freakazoid, Prop Junkie, Riot 9, Haters Gonna Hate, Freelojo, Gray Hat, Danzilla Terrible, Frank Nicholas, Adam Weston, Northern Tier, Hendrix Freakazoid, CMYKFPV, John Smith, Damon, Matty ORC, Half Baked, Danzilla, Freelojo, Car Guy for Life, Riot 9, Adam Weston, Metal Dirt Skin, Mr. Dud, Aaron is here. We Bleed FPV. What's up, Zotek? How are you? Frank Nicholas again. Leaf Ripper. Joe. I have such a hard time with your last name. I'm just gonna call you Joe F from now. Joe F from now on. I think I got everybody. What's up, friends? if you want to talk to me direct, tag, whatever, it doesn't matter. This is going to be a quick stream. Just wanted to say hi before I get back to work fixing shit. McBuka says, holy crap, hope you recover quick. Haters Gonna Hate says, how you doing? First one. Denzel says, oh no, not another flood. Do you have to send life jackets? Nah, wasn't nearly as bad. It had, none of the floods have been nasty, luckily. And this one is not nasty. But a flood's a flood. They suck no matter what. Like, it knocks you out for days and days and days and days trying to get shit to dry out and not smell horrible anymore. Grey Hat says, tell me you have insurance. We certainly do, but this is nowhere near enough to warrant the $2,500 deductible. So we're on our own. Frank Nicholas says, audio sounds okay here. Adam Weston says, wet basement is the worst. Sometimes it's just the groundwater coming up. That's how my place floods. I hope that fixes it. Yeah. Yeah, 2 of our floods have been groundwater related. The one that happened in the front was that the front corner of the gutter was all clogged up, so the water was jumping over it and just dumping straight down, and then just coming right down the concrete. And then essentially the same thing happened back here. The water all piled up on the outside of the concrete, and then just there was enough, once it piles up high enough, there's enough pressure for it to push through. CMYK says, what's up? And it's basement life, you know, like if you're gonna spend a lot of time in a basement, this shit's gonna happen. It's why, like, finishing a basement is always kind of sketchy. Further just says, good to hear a little fan noise when you talk. Right 9 says, paused my shit, audio has a hiss, background hum. Right 9 also says, did you try turning it off and on again? I did not, because there's nothing wrong with it. Frank Nicholas says, several in chat said it sounds okay, minor fan noise in the background. Right 9 says, okay, fans, just dealing with what was dealt. Alright, we're caught up. Cool. So, yeah. With the, it's supposed to rain on Sunday. So once it's been raining for a while, I'll go out there and see. There's another downspout out here, with a short little run. It could be that one, but the water was not coming in all that bad in the corner. The water was coming in back here the most. So I don't think it was that one, but it could be, and the water was just stacking up. The rain Sunday will tell me. I'll be out there looking for where the water is piling up with an umbrella. So yeah, I gotta figure it out. If I have to dig this one out in the corner, it won't be nearly as much work. This was the 50-foot run. This was the big motherfucker. This one in the corner is like a 10-foot run, so that won't be that bad. But yeah, I should probably cause I have a little bit more work to do tomorrow. Maybe I'll just knock it out and replace this one because it is a pretty short run. We'll see. I'll see how I feel. Apparently, you can pay people to come out with a whatever. Let's not talk about house bullshit. It's gonna make me scream. Rob Oxton says, at a hockey game, we'll check in tomorrow on the replay. This is not going to be a great one to check back on. This is going to be a quick, silly stream. I'm going to jump off in like 40 minutes from now at 8 o'clock because I'm starving and I'm completely exhausted. Like, I need to go to sleep right now. But let's hang out for a minute and we'll fly some tiny whoops. We're going to do some quick comparisons here. This is 702 32,000 kV with the YOLO props, and then we've got a little bit of 0603 30,000 with the YOLO props, and then 36,000 kV with the bi-blades. I thought it'd be I thought it'd be interesting to fly all three of these back to back. I meant to do it the other night, but we didn't have time, and yeah, I don't. My brain is not working enough to actually like figure something out to do tonight, so we're just gonna do leftovers from the other night, and then yeah, hopefully I can have this back together by Sunday, although probably not. I will probably not put, because what I'm worried is that what I just didn't fix it, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave this all torn apart until we get another big-ass rainstorm that doesn't flood. Because right now, I can tell if any water whatsoever is coming in down by the baseboard because I have everything pulled up. So yeah, I think there's going to be a couple more streams here where it looks like shit. But yeah, whatever. It'll be fine. So yeah, let's do a little bit of flying, my friends. I didn't realize the YOLO props were on all these. 0603 30,000s. This will be fun. Let me weigh all three of these. Let me see what the let me see what the 603s do to the all up, not all up weight. We're gonna do dry weights, but Gray Hat says sell me a 65mm brushless to fund your repairs. No, I hate building, and I need these rigs to do testing with and make content with. So the rig with the 36,000s on the bi-blades is 19.14 grams. So this is the rig that is always weirdly a little bit heavier. I don't understand it. 19.14 grams. The one with the 603s is 19.7. That makes sense. The 1603s are heavier. And then the one with the 32,702s. Yeah, see, this should not be lighter. This should be heavier, if anything. 18.76 grams. So strange, man, that these three rigs... This has different motors, but these two have all the same parts. Everything is exactly the same between these two. Down to the power leads are the exact same length. And they're like a half a gram off. 18.7 versus 19.1. 0.4 of a gram off. I don't understand. And it's like always been like that. Same antenna. I mean, this one does have the ceramic tower antenna still. This one's got a janky piece of wire, but completely the same. The only thing I can think of, these two Happy Model 5 amp AIOs have different gyros on them, and so maybe this is the only thing I've ever been able to think of. Maybe on the heavier one, the AIO is slightly thicker, because everything else is the same. Man, if I close my eyes, I could fall asleep right at this very minute, instantly. Riot9 says you're looking kind of fly. Just saying, thank you, dude. I feel like total shit. There's dirt in my hair and everywhere. It's awful. Furloger says, the Newbie Drone PP frame shaved 1.5 grams off my Ultimate Tiny Whoop. Yeah, it's light. It's not the frame that's that light. It's those short little screws, which is kind of cool. The most of the weight difference comes from the really short screws. But Erickson says, I got a set of those YOLO props at a whoop race, not knowing anything about them. So now I got to know if they're worth keeping or not. Oh, they are. They perform amazing. They're very fragile, but they perform amazing. Kevin the Alien says, did you grab any of the Tiny Whoop 270 mAh batteries while they were in stock? They were already sold out of the 8-pack, so I got 2 4-packs. I did, yeah. I got a whole shitload of the 270s when they first came out, probably about a year ago. And on lower kV setups, they're okay. Like 26,000 kV, maybe even 28,000 kV. But once you get to like 30,000, 32,000 kV, they just sag like hell. And then so like, yes, you're lighter, but the battery sag is so pronounced that it doesn't actually fly as good. So yeah, hold on to those for like a lower powered rig. They'll work there, but on any of these higher powered rigs, they're just not. They don't mesh well. They don't have the chutzpah. I don't know if that's the right way to use that word, but I like the way that word sounds, so I'm going to use it. Right9 says, you're in between, can I borrow $1 for the bus and Justin Timberlake circa early 2000s? Do I look like shit? Good. I look the way I feel. I'll put goggles on, that'll make it all better. Let's turn off the HD and turn on the analog, and here we go, my friends. 6 batteries a day coming at you. Fucking shit. Here we go. We're going to go from lowest KV to highest. That means 0603 30,000s with the YOLO props. HQ, you only live once props. HQ, these props will only live once props. What do I do now? Do I turn my goggles on, I guess? There's a switch for that. Got it. Goggles are on. Here we go. Oh, man, you think I fly bad normally? Oh, shit! The YOLO props were making thrust at 0 throttle. Oh, boy. I think that was a little micro failsafe. What the hell is going on with ELRS in this house all of a sudden? Oh, wait, no. Look at the RSSI. We're good. So it's just the HD, it's just the Walksnail rigs that are having the RSSI problems. That's interesting. That would mean that I've got an antenna placement problem on those rigs, which makes sense because I have the antennas just jankily sandwiched in between the boards. Oh, God! I feel so slow. Like... Oh! Fast enough to do that! Look at these propellers on 30,000 kV motors, yo. So this is HQ's old pitchy prop. This is a very pitchy tri-blade. Like, I think each blade is more on this propeller is more pitchy than each of the 3 blades. I think is more pitchy than each of the 2 blades on the GemFan bi-blades. So yeah, these propellers make all kinds of pitch. Push all kinds of, I don't know. Just pretend I said something good. Alright. Alright. So that was 1 battery. I know how to count still. That's good. Let me fly another battery. These 603s, man. They're pretty good. These props are pretty good too. I'm looking forward to putting a shitload of batteries to these propellers. Man, they are not balanced enough for me to fly them on a fresh battery, though. When the battery is completely fresh... Let me actually back the tune off while I'm bouncing across the ground. Alright, this will take care of the problem. If that happens on a completely fresh battery, all you gotta do is pull the tune down a tiny little bit, and you'll be good to go. Fuck you, let me go! Ah! Hey. Oh no! Ah! Ah! Come on! Get me out of there. Ooh, get you some! I thought it was going to be way harder to fly in here than this, but it's actually not bad. Yeah, so I mean these props really make up for the lack of KV on these motors. Oh my god, I hit everything. I hit 3 things at once. That was kind of cool. Oh. Oh. Hey! Ah! Oh, that was weird. I'm not gonna... Oh! Get out of there. Oh, boy. Oh, shitters. Oh, shitballs. Where am I? Am I upside down? Am I right side up? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey! Oh! Oh. Oh! Oh, no! Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. Hold on, yo. This is fun. Oh, that was a hard hit into the coffee table. I like this, though. Oh! Yeah! Oh! I love it! Why is the core temperature going up? Oh, because I'm beating these propellers up. Oh, God, no! Oh, God, the battery's dead. One of the problems with the core warning is that it covers up your other warnings. Wow, look at that runtime, though. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. These propellers and these motors are significantly less efficient than 0702s, which I don't love. I mean, it's as long as I get over 2 minutes, I'm happy. But man, the 702s are magic, getting over 3 minutes, even at 36 million kV. All right, so there we go with those. Those are the YOLO props on 603s. Oh my God, yeah. These props are so fragile. Look at this. These were absolutely fresh 2 batteries ago. Look at this. Look at the damage so far. So there's giant chunks. I don't know what the fuck happened here. I don't know what that hit to take that big of a chunk out of all 3. And then, so this is going to be the biggest problem with these propellers. See that crease there? That crease is going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. There's another crease forming on that one, it looks like. And then this one looks like it got through unscathed. So yeah, I mean, these were fresh 2 batteries ago. And I didn't really crash. I didn't think I really crashed all that hard. But, yeah. YOLO indeed. They only live for 1 battery. Man, what dug into this propeller? All 3 blades too. What was that? Jesus. Wooderson says, "Oh no, did your your CAH box? What's a CAH box?" J. Deeg says, "What's the heaviest weight in grams you'd tolerate for a 65mm Walksnail whoop?" When it comes to a Walksnail whoop, the right answer is absolutely as light as possible. Like, the main thing holding back a Walksnail whoop is weight. So don't think of it the way you're thinking of it as. Just think of it as, I have to make this as, I have to save weight everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. I don't even know what mine weighs, though. Let me see. Mine is 25.1 grams dry. So that would pretty much be my answer. Like 25.1. I'm dying to make it even lighter than this. So yeah, 25.1 would sort of be my max, since that's where it is today, and I'm still not happy with it. So yeah, you got to save weight everywhere, as long as you're not. Well, I mean, it depends. You know, durability is a. For me, I want them to be really durable so that I don't have to fix them often. If you can build a couple of them, you can sacrifice durability, and then you can really start to save weight. But that's on each one of you, right? Like, we all have to decide what our deal breaker is for durability. That was a rig on the YOLO props with 0603 prototype 30,000 kV motors. This is 0702 32,000 kV motors. This is a really cool comparison because the 32,000 kV, even though it's a smaller motor in a 702, the higher kV should make up for the power it's losing from being a smaller motor, but maybe not. 702 is a bit small. Oh man, now I have 2 of these AIOs that are doing this annoying ass shit. Let's see. But this rig is lighter. So it's lighter and it's higher KV. Wow, these motors handle these tri-blades just fine, which I would not think, man. This is a pitchy propeller, but it's a light propeller. I think it went through that gate. I couldn't even see it. Nope, that time it didn't. Oh, that time it did. These props are great. Which makes sense. I mean, they're absurdly lightweight. These tri-blades are lighter than the GemFan bi-blades. To give you some idea of how extreme of a propeller this is. Uh-oh. So for freestyle where you're going to be crashing, these props are going to be tough. You're going to replace a ton of them. I guess that's really going to be the only problem. Fuck you. Oh, you son of a bitch. Ah! Didn't quite line it up right. I was trying to push it in there. Up, up, up. Oh, God. Come on, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hey! Whoa! 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 I'll be very interested to see what the runtime is. Stop it! Oh my God! I got confused. God damn it. I cannot do that, climb up the tunnel, look down, and dive back down it. Wow, that was cool looking. What even was that? Hold on. Hold on, let's try that again. I think I know what I did. Nope, 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 nope. I know what I need to do. I need to look back and then do the roll, so... Nope, 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 nope. Hold on. Kind of wondered if I've been... Nope, nope, nope. I'm doing it wrong. What I'm trying to do is half the power loop, a barrel roll, and then the rest of the power loop. Which is like, that's a lot. That's a lot to get in there all at once. But I gotta... fart. 2 minutes and 54. Come on, man. Why's everything gotta get me? 3 minutes and 2 seconds. What a difference. Yo, these 702s are so efficient! My God! I really think that these 702s are the motor for 65mm rigs. They really are. Yeah, the bigger, blacker box. Oh, CAH, Cards Against Humanity, right. Nope, it didn't get wet. It didn't, it only flooded back here in the corner. Nothing in the front of the house got wet. Alright, one more battery on these 702s. This weird setup here is just to get this carpet up in the... Oh, shit. I gotta fix that. Oh, God! Oh, my God. Oh, man. So that was... this rig is now... Man, these props are getting beat up so fast. It was... I was at 0 throttle, and it was flying away a minute ago. It's because these propellers are getting so beat up, and I've, you know, semi-aggressive PID tunes on here. Man, just the tiniest little... So the propellers are so lightweight that, like, all these tiny little, like... these tiny little throttle blips that I'm doing are just throwing this thing up in the air. Oh man, that's so cool. Like that's why I'm able to do like little stuff like that. Like just little tiny blips are able to give me like 3-4 feet of elevation, and I can just chuck myself up over stuff. Ah, damn it! I was close to getting it that time. Try it again. Ah! God! These props make power! Oh, really? Look at how much distance I gain. Ah! Oh, that does not look super recoverable. Come on. Oh, we're good. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! What? Where am I? I was stuck on top of the mirror. That's crazy. Oh, God. Get me out of here. Yay. What if I dive it? Oh! Hold on. That's intoxicating. Can I do it? Ah! Ah, come on. Oh, I'm stuck in a sticky situation here. Oh, but look at that. All right, come on. No, stop it. Ah! I don't know if that's really possible to dive that closely down there. No! These propellers are crazy! They really are. God damn you. It would be nice to fly a rig on bi-blades in a second and compare this. So thus far, the main thing I've been trying to do, that dive, is get used to the tri-blades, and now we're going to go to bi-blades, and I'm hoping, oh my god, I almost had it. I'm hoping that, yeah, there's an obvious difference. There should be. And I mean, I can feel, like, you know, I'm used to the bi-blades. I can feel that these tri-blades are different. I can feel that there's less, that when I'm off throttle, there's less, like, throw and whatnot. Which is interesting. It makes some things easier, some things more difficult. I mean, realistically, though, for me, these propellers are not realistic. I would have to buy 100 sets of these propellers, and I'd be changing them all the time. So yeah, for me personally, this is not a prop that I could actually run. Interested to try out the GemFan ultralight high pitch props. They're almost certainly going to have the same problem, but it'll be cool to try them out. 36,000 kV 0702s on the GemFan bi-blades. I can't possibly imagine putting these motors on those tri-blades. It would shoot fireballs and light the house on fire. Grey Hat says, do you to the pro whooper stuff? Do I do the pro whooper stuff? I do not. But what's the pro whooper stuff? Is that is there some other competition thing? Maybe is that what that is? Riot 9 says fix that. We don't mind. Dry that out. Optimal. Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. Ethan W says, CiottiFPV, anyone, do you know how to turn down the amount of power that the PID controller has? Yes, that is PID sum. Go into the CLI and type get PID sum. I think it's PID underscore sum. Try just typing in PIDSUM though. I almost Stevie wondered this. 36,000 kV 702s on GemFan bi-blades. That's the sound that I'm more used to. Yeah, these, I just like these, but every single time I cheat on these GemFan bi-blades, I come back to them and I'm like, yep, this is home. I mean, the durability thing, other than like what I prefer, the durability thing is, at the end of the day, gonna be the reason that I run these props. Even if, I mean, I guess maybe if I really, really dug the HQ YOLO props, I would maybe try to buy a massive quantity of them and just change them out after every 4 or 5 batteries. But boy, would I rather not do that. And like, yeah, that was dumb. I messed that up all on my own. That would have been fine. But I messed that up. Okay. I tried to correct, but I corrected in the wrong direction, basically. Low battery, what the hell? This must be one of the batteries that I hurt. Yeah, it is. This battery might be destined for the garbage can. Or maybe it wasn't charged up all the way or something. Well, it is a blue marker battery, so it is getting older. The batteries with the blue marker on them are the oldest that I've got. They've been cycled probably over 100 times. Last one, yo. Last battery, and then I'll answer a couple questions, and I'm going to shut this one down. Oh, shit! That felt good. I'm not flying nearly as bad as I thought. Oh, so close. Here we go. Ow! That hurt. Let's get it. Ah! Damn you. Oh, suck it, Trebek! Oh, no! The second one was not even close to high enough. Oh! Fuck yeah. Keep it going. Don't celebrate too much. No, no, no! Caught it. Oh! Damn. It's all going so well. Oh, no! I was totally planning on flying down the pathway that's usually there, but it's not there right now. Get in there, Lewis! Back it up! Suck it! Oh! Maybe I need to dig ditches all day and that'll make me fly better. Is that the deal? No, it's just these biblades. Ah! Oh, to God, what was that? That was super awkward. Got through it. Whoa! Oh! That did not warrant that kind of excitement. Oh! 36,000 kV motors, my friends. Get you some. Tiny Whoop Fireflies. These are the best motors on Earth! Ah! I'm so tired. I'm so tired. My hands smell like shit. Should have washed my hands. I gotta wash my hands before I eat. Like actual shit. Like my hands smell like dog shit. Oh boy. I hate yard work, dude. I hate it so much. One of the big reasons that I rented for so long is I just hate yard work so much. I'll do anything to avoid it, including having no equity in anything ever. Lots of other reasons to rent, but oh God. I'm all blistered up and shit too. Grey Hat says if you dive in the open space to the left of the cube, might be able to figure out the timing and alignment. That's true. That's true. It happens so fast that dives. What I've realized, like in like an 8-foot ceiling situation, that's how high ceilings are, right? Even if you scrape the ceiling, the actual dive happens so fast that it's pretty much just luck. Like I've learned that in that Tiny Whoop dive tower. It's just I've done that hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, and like it's just like I just get it pointed down and just like wait a split second and then hammer the throttle, and if it goes through, awesome. If it smashes into the dividers between the two cubes, there's no like I'm not fast enough. Like I'm not fast enough to see it, to determine how fast it's falling, and then like accurately pick where I'm going out. I'm just the struggle is to get it into the tower so that it's not going to go off to the side or go back too far. And then once I've managed to get it to fall down the middle of the tower, it's just like super brain overload. If I could throw it like 10, 12 feet up and then let it fall down the tower, maybe. But I tried that upstairs. I had the 3 tall tower thing upstairs for a while, and what would happen is that it would be going so fast on the way down that I wouldn't be able to accurately pick where I went out. So it was, again, just a guessing game. It was just like, oh, it's in there. Just hammer the throttle and maybe it goes out. Maybe it smashes into things. Oh my God. Grey Hat says, you'll get more attempts in between crashes. That's very true. Tyrant's Pro Whooper. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I can't do the an edit a week thing. And I also don't really like the tricks. Like, this is freestyle, like, for me. And this is what I enjoy. Like, just like letting the orientation of the quad kind of dictate where you go, right? Like, I threw it through this gate and it rotated X amount, and that amount of rotation points it to go up under the desk, so let's ride with it. We ride it up under the desk. And then, like, you know, let's put some left roll in. Where does that put me? Oh, that throws me back into the corner. There's a gate there. Let me see if I can get it into that gate. Cool. It's in that gate. What's next? Oh, there's another one there. Let's try to do that one. I get no joy out of the, like, hey, let's do a trippy spin and spend 15 batteries in a row, like, just doing, you know, trippy spins. Yeah, I like the freedom and the flow of, like, action. Like, you know, I don't consider, like, just doing a bunch of tricks freestyle. If you do, that's fine. Who am I? But yeah, to me, freestyle is just flying around in a space in a way that, like, everything is connected to each other, and, like, sure, there are tricks involved in it, but yeah, it's a more sort of open-ended kind of expression of, I don't know. Now I'm starting to use words that are going to make me sound like an asshole, so I'll stop there. Freeloader says, yo, RDQ has new Aikon AK32 ESC and others of their electronics. That is very exciting. You know what's even more exciting about that is that, okay, is that if you head on over to CiottiFPV.com, not only did I spend hours getting logos onto all of these, but you'll notice that there's a new affiliate link, and that affiliate link is Race Day Quads. So yeah, now I'm going to have to get used to saying, I have affiliate links for We Bleed FPV, Newbie Drone, FPV Cycle, Race Day Quads, Amazon, Get FPV, Oh My God, Brain 3D, HD0, Flywoo, Emacs, Banggood, Camera Butter, and AliExpress. Wow, it really works in there. I don't stumble over that at all. So yeah, whenever you guys do Race Day Quads order, do me a favor, hit my affiliate link at some point before you check out, and I'll get a little bonus from them. A bunch of other stuff going on here. Joined by Patreon. Oh my god, it helps me out the most. Etsy, you can buy yourself some fun stuff. Teespring as well. Fiverr, we can work together, take advantage of a big gangly bitch that'll dump 8 years of experience on you in a half an hour session. Make you so much smarter. Aikon, what do you got? Oh wow, bunch. Look at this thing, $210. But dude, it's got 6 channels, and it's 70 amps. 70 amps is probably about right for the lifters. Oh, this is my favorite 5-inch flight controller of all time. Aikon F7 Mini. Version 3.1, I don't know about that. What's the, I wonder what gyro it has. Ugh, a BMI 270. I really don't like BMI 270s, especially, I saw on one of Joshua's streams, there's some weird issue with the BMI 270 if you take a rig and you flip it 360 degrees quickly, the BMI 270 is not registering the full rotation. So when you take a rig that's perfectly flat and flip it quick, and you end up with it flat again, in the BMI 270 gyro, it only thinks you rotated around like that much. So it's like missing data, which is not great. I'm sure there'll be a lot more actual info on that sooner than later. AK32 Pro, 32-bit, 50 amp. It's probably really good. I don't have any experience with the smaller ones. I have tons of experience with their bigger ESCs, but not this one. Well, I have one of these. I have one of these 55 amps, and it's fine. But I really dug their 35 amp big 30x30 ESCs, but those are not around anymore. And then here are 2 AIOs. One of these you don't want, and it's this one. You do not want this AIO. Apparently, like every single review that I've seen for this is like, it's bad right out of the box. Don't get it. So stay away from this one, the 45 amp one. I have a couple of the Octo. What? Oh, this is... Oh, sorry. No. Oh, wow, they don't have the good AIO from Aikon. That kind of stinks. GetFPV does. GetFPV has the good AIO. This is just a 30x30 flight controller. But look at that. It's got outputs for up to 8 motors. Thus, Octo. So this would be a perfect flight controller to match up with this mega 8-channel ESC, which would be pretty cool. Be a pretty sick Cinelifter setup right here. 200, and not that much money either. $210 here, $58 there. That's pretty cheap for an electronics package for a Cinewoop. Sorry, not Cinewoop. An Octo, a lifter. Very, very cool. Very, very, very cool, actually. What else is happening in the chat? Grey Hat says, can you throw out some off-the-top throttle numbers for me to take a shot at with a Mobula 7 on biblades for Insta? What do you mean throttle numbers? What's that mean, Grey Hat? Riot9 says, how big is that burrito blanket? Looking at one that's 180 by 180, 70 by 70. This one is 80 inches in diameter. It's the biggest one I could find. 70 would be pretty good, but man, this thing being 80 inches in diameter is pretty good. Because you can no matter how much you pull it like up to your neck to get like all the way in there, it never pulls up over your feet. That's the magic of the... Let me make sure. Maybe it's only 70. Hold on. Let me look. Let me look in my past orders. All I have to do is go into my past orders and search for burrito. It's the only thing it finds. Here it is. 80 inches, motherfuckers. 80. Kasofu, and look how cheap it is. Kasofu burrito, giant flour tortilla. All the words. Oh, shit. I think that... Looks like you can still get the damn things. 90? What? Oh! What am I doing? I'm such a pleb. I didn't get it in 90. It's an easy solution to that problem. Is it way more expensive? No, it's like $1 more. What the hell? $32.99 versus... No, it's the same amount of money! What a scrub. I'm such a fucking scrub. I got a measly 80-inch burrito blanket. Oh. I got Azalea one of these. Azalea kept stealing it, and I was like, yo, if you steal my burrito blanket one more time... And instead of enforcing that, I just bought her own. Hers is printed on both sides. I'm very jealous, but it's not as big. Look at all these. Look, I wonder if the giant chocolate chip cookie would be cool. Round blankets are cool too because I've realized like there's none of this like, oh, is it in the right, you know, like with rectangular blankets you're always like, oh, is it in the right direction? You're like rotating it around, or like you get it at like a 45-degree angle and you're like, no. There's none of that with a round blanket. You grab that bitch, you pull it up to your neck, and that's it. Game over. It's time to end this live stream, my friends. We're talking about burrito blankets for more than 60 seconds. I love you guys. Be good. Bye. No, hold on. CMYK says, is good iGal calculator is the only hurdle. I gotta learn more about it. There's a calculator? What's the calculator say? Does it do calculus? CMYK dropping the CiottiFPV.com link. Grey Hat says, good shout out. I'm editing my RDQ order from earlier so that I can reorder. You don't have to do that. Just hit the, as long as you haven't checked out yet, just hit the link and you'll be good to go. Hobby Howie says, why did DJI goggles get so cheap? Am I missing something? Typically when goggles get cheap, almost always when goggles get cheap, it means there's a new version coming. And DJI has been talking about a 04 system for a little while. Watch Mads Tech's live stream about it. Basically what he's pretty sure of is that for us, the 04 system is not going to have any real benefits, and it's mainly for their Avata and the Potato and shit like that. So yeah, for us, the 04 system is looking like it's going to be dumb. I love that those current 03 goggles have dumped in price because I could really need to. I could really use. I don't know. I'm brain dead at this point. Grey Hat says, what expo would you use on a Mobula 7 biblade inside? Expo is a pretty. So expo has nothing to do with like biblades or Mobula 7 or any of that. It's a pretty pilot specific thing. It really has to do with how. I hate this fucking word, but how dynamic you're going to fly. How often are you going to change your speed? If you tend to cruise at the same speed all the time, you can run more expo. If you find yourself flying slow sometimes, flying fast other times, you don't want to use as much throttle expo. The more throttle expo you use, the more specific the more drastic the fall off it's going to be above and below your midpoint that you've chosen. So if you just use, I gotta do it this way for you guys. If you just use a little bit of throttle expo, there at the midpoint, it's going to be significantly better. And then above and below the midpoint, it's not going to be that much worse. It's still going to be worse, but it's not going to be that much worse. If you run a lot of throttle expo like I do, perfectly at the midpoint, it's going to feel awesome. But then if you go a little bit faster or a little bit slower, it's going to suck because it's going to be way worse. So it is totally specific to each individual pilot. Just change it and fly it and see how you like it. Change it again, see how you like it. Change it again, see how you like it. Change it again, see how you like it. You can change it in the OSD, so it's super quick and super simple to just jump in there and add expo, subtract expo. Luckily, the midpoint is going to stay roughly the same, but sometimes you will have to shift. As you add or subtract expo, you might need to shift the midpoint up and down a little bit. So pay attention, make sure you've got your throttle value in the OSD, and make sure that as you're cruising around, that throttle value that you're seeing is pretty close or exactly your midpoint. And then, yeah, nothing I can tell you is going to help with that decision, Grey Hat. That's totally a decision that you need to make for yourself. Some people don't even like the way that the throttle expo feels. They would rather have it be completely linear, and that's fine too. Northern Tier says, later, get dry. Freeloader dropping the Patreon link. Thank you, dude. CMYK says, hit me up and I'll clarify any of the deets. Right9 says, wash your hands, enjoy your night. Thanks, friends. Be good. Here comes some frying. Good. Here comes some frying. A little bit more of the extended Florida 4K edit, which is something that, as a patron, you have access to in that Magical Mystery unlisted YouTube playlist. If you're not a patron yet, join. You'll get access to this and a ton of other stuff. It is well worth 7.5 cents per hour of live streaming, or 10 cents a day. Do it! Love you, bye! I'm not ready. I'm not ready. This particular part of the this extended Patreon only edit has picture-in-picture, and the main screen is with horizon lock, and the picture-in-picture is without horizon lock. What's really cool is there's it was a very windy day, so there's points where the horizon is like this, and I'm flying a dead straight ahead line, so it's kind of cool to see that. And it's just cool to see pre and post real steady go. Enjoy, my friends. I'll hopefully be a little bit more energetic on whatever the day that the next live stream is. This is a good enough song. That song sucks. Hold on. This'll work. Later, friends! See you Sunday.
I fall behind every time that you're around. And it's a lie when I say that I'll be fine. I'll be fine. And in the night I tend to lose my sight. I fade out within the moving lights. But I get time, that's why I'm breathing now. I can see through my feelings now. I can see clear through my mind. And the secret is to shut my eyes, and see through my mind. I can see through my feelings now. I can see clear through my mind. And the secret is to shut my eyes, and see through my mind. I stay alive because I feel ready now. I see